All right, we're back with the e-bike new. We're gonna do the full range throttle test. I got about 5 seconds to film this little intro because there's a guy mowing his lawn and he's the most non-courteous person I've ever seen. So we're gonna move out of here and keep going. See if we can get in real good. Right on that. We should be looking at 1188.4. That's where we're gonna start. I'm gonna start a Strava too, so here we go.
Morning. Well, they had e-bikes for sure. Looked like they had some nice professional ones. 4 is where we actually started. It's at 1188.7 right now. As we've gone, I just had to get out of my neighborhood because they were mowing the lawn. They do that on Wednesdays. It's really annoying to try to film when that's happening. So we've got a fully charged X-Class battery here. The wind isn't super strong yet, so hopefully I can use at least this part of the narration. So right now we're on the Great Western Trail. We're gonna slink on over to the West Branch Trail. It's like the DuPage River West Branch. And it's a pretty fun little section through here, nice and curvy. Kind of some blind corners. Like here's a pretty scary blind corner, but it's fun, you know. If you're willing to take the risk, then it could be a really good time.
Hey friends, thanks for sticking around and watching the e-bike noob. As always, you know, I really appreciate that. If you're hitting the like button or if you're subscribed, something like that, it's super cool of you. I really appreciate it. Helps the channel out a lot. If there's anything else you want to see, as always, just let me know. Happy to try to make that happen for you. A few things about today's ride. It was filmed on a day. It was about 15 to 20 mile an hour winds. That's really why I wanted to make the video, was just to kind of show you what happens on a really windy day. The bikes really don't seem to like wind. I imagine in places where it's really hilly, that's a problem, you know, hills and mountains. But here it's pretty flat. But wind can definitely be a big factor going into your day. So just wanted to try to get that on camera and show you. Also, you know, it never hurts to have more full range throttle only videos on these bikes so you can kind of see, you know, how far you can really push it. So stick around, you know, hope you watch till the end. You'll see how far we can actually go. So have fun.
Also, I gotta point out something real quick. These gloves are just terrible for what I'm doing right now. The little fabric keeps getting stuck like in the throttle. I see that causing some major problems here. Good thing the brake levers have the motor inhibitors. Just take care of that real quick. But yeah, so if you can see that, you know, it's hitting 27, 28, which is, you know, what it's actually supposed to do, pretty much. But there are some ways to actually make it a little bit quicker, to get a little more miles per hour out of it, a little more fun per hour. I'll go over that in like another video, but right now I wanted it the most accurate that I could get it to read out properly for the mileage test. Morning. So it's set to an actual, you know, pretty accurate speed. I'm trying to go, you know, full speed as much as I can for you. I did both tests. I was riding this bike on the Des Plaines Trail where we got it, you know, about 31 miles out of this battery. But I weigh about 160 pounds. I know I'm tall, pretty thin, kind of skinny. I was trying to get big, but it's just never really happened. I don't think it ever will. But I'm about 160 pounds, and I got a backpack with me that's got, I don't know, probably like 15 pounds worth of stuff in it, you know, plus clothes and everything. It's probably about maybe 180 pounds of bike, you know, things we're moving around here. So yeah, you know, just want to get the proper okay, you know what, I'm sorry, I gotta point something out here real quick. Ariel rider, look at this. I guess this could be nice because you can create your own cruise control, but if you set that down far enough, look, you're riding on that throttle. Look at that. Look at this. Ariel rider. Either you're a genius or you created a death trap. Nobody knows. Morning. Oh, she did not look happy. She did not look happy. That was okay, yeah, at that stoplight back there, I was kind of standing with the bike, and once I let go of the brake, it felt like it wanted to take off. The reason it felt like that, the reason it felt like it wanted to go is because the screen here was pushing down on the throttle. Yeah, I was just kind of getting it so you guys could see the screen here, and it is activating that throttle. It's pushing us along. And although we can make that even faster if we wanted. Yeah. No throttle. That's crazy. Ariel rider. I don't know if I'm impressed or horrified. I genuinely don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, my thumb is really appreciating that right now. But you know, I kind of eased into this situation. Imagine if you're just like zipping down the trail and this thing starts taking off on you. Dang. And yeah, we're at full speed basically. I don't know if you can see it on there. We're running 26 miles an hour. That is crazy. Imagine you're driving in your car, your throttle, your gas pedal gets stuck, and you cannot unstick it. I don't think that would be well. Look at this. I'm not touching anything. It's going full bore. Holy crud. Let's make sure. Yeah, that is full bore. Wild. Wild. Morning. See? Just take your hands off and so our new cruise control hack is working out pretty well, or it's really terrifying. The verdict is not in on that one yet. Let us know in the comments down below. What do you folks think? Brilliant or deadly? The stupid GoPro batteries are why we're not going to be able to do a full all the way through unedited. Did you? This test, because there's no way one of those batteries would ever last as long as this Ariel rider battery. If you have one of these GoPros, you know these batteries are good for 35, 45 minutes. God rest his soul. You know what I'm talking about. Let's take this little bopper. Best decision of the day. Jump on. Left side. Morning, guys. And this bell just does not work very well. Here's our traffic. Can't believe we hadn't seen anybody. Left side. Good morning. Here we are. We're at Mallard Lake. This place is pretty cool. I guess we'll just start by going this way. Just make sure the battery's still good. That's crazy. So I'm gonna rip around this lake real quick. This is good. Like a lot of people fish here. You know, left side, right side. There's just little ponds and stuff. On like a Saturday, man, it's crowded. Real crowded. Nice little like crushed limestone gravel path, as there are plenty of these in the area. Morning. Yeah, on our way back, we'll definitely rig up our sweet cruise control. That lady looks cool. She didn't bundle up. See how smart I bundled up. We'll go like all the way around. We'll do it. We'll go all the way. Yes, that giant like hill. It's not a mountain. There's no mountains around here. What that is garbage. Tons and tons of garbage. Yeah, fun little prairie bridge here. Wow, look at this bridge. I don't think I've ever been over here. This is pretty cool. Cool. Yeah. 2 bars left. I'm at the halfway point. I'm kind of turning around here. I might be screwed going home. I don't know. We'll see. Man, there's the wind. Oh, we knew that was coming. This is gonna suck. So this might be where the audio cuts out. Left side. Left side.
Hey friends, just want to give you a quick heads up. At this point in the video, I've turned around and started heading back, which means I'm going into the wind. So it's going to get pretty loud coming up in a minute. You may just want to adjust your volume accordingly. I hate when I'm watching a YouTube video and the volume just gets crazy loud. You know, you're like falling asleep on the couch and it just scares the crap out of you and you jump like an idiot. Just don't want that to happen to you. So if you're paying attention, you know, you may just want to turn it down for a minute. Heads up.
Sorry, folks. I'm just gonna kill my thumb. I don't think you can hear this anyways because it's straight in the wind. I'm full speed. If you can see, here's how much the wind impacts the bike. I'm going full speed at 19 miles an hour. If you're not super nice. I agree with you. I hope that view's okay. I really hope this footage comes out all right. Definitely on my way back. You can't tell that right now. I had the wind pushing me along most of the way there. Holy crap, we're going a little quick. We can hold this line. Look at that squirrel. Oh, that squirrel just screwed everything up for us. I was hauling it. We were cruising. I thought he was going to dart backwards. Yeah, we just clicked down to one bar left on the battery reader. I don't know if I'm going to make it home, actually. I'm starting to second guess that. I think it's all going to depend on the wind. It's either with us or against us. It's going to be the deciding factor today. All right. Yeah, I think this will be good. We're kind of going with it now. Maybe I'll put this in the voiceover, but we'll talk about a little bit of math. I'm not like a math genius. I'm not a physicist. I almost ran over that dog poop though. But there is, some just kind of common sense, like application kind of stuff that can really help determine like how much range you're probably going to get out of the bike. And things like that. I'll put that in the voiceover because that's probably something you might want to know. I got probably 5 miles to go. There's no way I'm gonna make it. Whatever, I know that's what you guys wanted. I know you wanted to see me sweat a little bit. That's fine, we'll be okay. Not pedaling. The bike hates me. It's so mad at me right now. It's like, why are you doing this to me? No, we were friends. Yeah, and if you notice, I do not use a phone mount. I'll tell you a quick story about that. I dropped the phone one time. I had a phone mount. The phone didn't fall out of the mount. The whole mount fell off the bike. Morning. The whole mount fell off the bike and cracked the screen on my iPhone. So I was not super happy about that. And said I'm never going to use a phone mount again. Because again, it did exactly, it held the phone perfectly well, but it just didn't attach properly, And no, it was not user error. All right, I know how to put a stinking pipe clamp on a thing. I should have like reinforced it with some tie downs or something, but I didn't, and it's the price you pay. I set this nice little rigged up cruise control system to 17 miles an hour, and that's scooting us along just fine. I know I'd like to be doing a lot faster, but there's no way I'm gonna make it home giving it all the juice. It's not gonna hit. It's not gonna hit. So we had to cut back a little bit. It's almost like if you're driving a car, if you floor it all the time, it's just going to use a lot more gas than if you just go nice and easy. All right, so we're still doing the full range thrust. Can't talk. Full range throttle only test. Now, okay. It's so funny. I was scared I wouldn't make it before. I was like, I'm not going to make it home. I'm going to run out of juice. Now I'm scared it's going to have too much juice and I'm going to have to ride around my neighborhood for a while. I look like an idiot. This guy just riding his bike back and forth.
Unfortunately, the battery died before I made it back to my destination, so I didn't have to ride around in circles like an idiot, so that's pretty cool. Stay tuned to the end, you'll see what happens, but basically we got 23 miles out of this ride. Again, it was really windy, but the odometer on the bike read out at 22.9 if you do the math there, and then I'll show you a little screenshot of the Strava as well. That was at 23.1, so let's just round that to 23 miles. And what happens, again, stay tuned because this happens in the video. You'll see the motor just kind of cut out and the little error message come up on the screen. And at that point, you get a little bit of juice left, so you can kind of do the walk mode and just sort of limp home. I don't want to dip into that. You know, once I see that error message and the motor cuts, that's it.
Oh boy, she's gonna die. I think this is it. I think this is it. She's gonna cut out. Uphill against the wind on a drained battery. Oh boy. The bike hates us right now. It's so angry. It is so mad. I hope you can see like the leaves blowing straight on at us. But you know, we're gonna keep powering through. We're gonna put our heads down and power through. Get down to that little bridge. Uh-oh, oh, there it goes. You can feel the bike just cut off 100% there. And you can see it's flashing. I'm gonna flip around, try to keep a little momentum. And this is great because, yeah, she's done. She is completely done.
All right, well, thanks for tuning in for another full range throttle only X-Class video. Again, we got 23 miles out of this one. Go ahead and do the math or just check the Strava there, but it'll average out to 23 miles. And that was with a pretty good heavy wind. But again, you know, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching the E-Bike Noob. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that. Try to put out as much content as I can for you. If you have any questions, let me know. Hope you're having a great day.